I love to communicate via Easter eggs. I think the best messages are cryptic ones.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Taylor Swift Easter eggs.
But if you want to go down a rabbit hole with us, come along.
Taylor is
the
your
water's
person.
Great.
Yeah, the water's
Jump
fine.
in. We're all mad here.
Exactly.
For this list, we'll be looking at hidden messages, symbolism, and foreshadowing that this sneaky songstress has slipped into her lyrics, videos, and social media. Some of these entries might be fan speculation, but we're predicting that they'll be fairy tales come true. There's enough Swifter eggs to cover a house on Halloween night, so we couldn't include them all. What are your favorites? Let us have them in the comments. Number 10. The 1989 Mercedes-Benz. All Too Well, the short film. Our first entry won't be the only cruise through this video, so let's get rolling with a nice set of wheels.
We're singing in the car, getting lost upstate.
In November 2021, Taylor Swift revealed the trailer for her upcoming All Too Well short film. The teaser opens with a vintage car driving down a beautiful country road. Viewers swiftly identified the vehicle as a 1989 Mercedes-Benz. The year 1989 is most obviously a salute to Swift's birth year, and the title of her 5th studio album. If you want to go a little deeper though, and we do, Taylor had released a re-recording of Wildest Dreams, a signature track off 1989, just a couple of months earlier.
Wildest dreams.
Could she be telling us which Taylor's version album we'll be getting next? Number 9. No scooters allowed. Various. The current Taylor's version trend all started when talent manager Scooter Braun bought the rights to Swift's first 6 albums.
When everyone believes ya, what's that like?
Swift retaliated by re-recording her music with complete ownership of all intellectual rights. The wound is still fresh, however, as the singer-songwriter has populated her videos with some subtle slights. In the video for The Man, the main character urinates on a wall with a no scooter sign.
I be the man. I be the man.
In the Match commercial featuring a re-recorded love story, you can spot a scooter lying next to a flaming dumpster.
Love story, baby, just say yeah.
And in the I Bet You Think About Me video, Taylor teaches kids the middle finger while wearing the iconic Red album ring around her own.
Yes, I bet you think about me.
It seems Swift lacks no creativity when it comes to throwing shade. Number 8. Lighting changes. I Bet You Think About Me.
That the love that you're looking for is the love that you had.
With Taylor Swift, even lighting changes can code a hidden meaning. In I Bet You Think About Me, Taylor's character takes a moment to dance with the groom. As they clasp hands, the spotlights above them turn a tint of cool blue. As their waltz concludes, the hue dims to a faded gray. Detailed fans took this as a nod to her lyrics from Red.
Losing him was blue and I can never know. Missing him was dark gray all alone.
As the interlude subsides, she dons the bold crimson dress that she'd worn from the beginning. Like the lyrical trajectory of the hit from the early 2010s, the aesthetics linger in melancholic memory of a past romance, before bursting back loudly with the revitalized celebration that loving him was burning red.
Loving him was red.
Number 7. Signs on social media. Various. The power of T-Swizzle extends beyond the Matrix and into the Twitterverse. The trickster has a spirited history of teasing her online followers with quizzical clues, including a 2019 Instagram post of 7 palm trees to cue her then upcoming 7th album. Shortly before the release of Taylor's version, she posted a video on Spotify where she winked at the camera while dressed in her signature red wardrobe. She'll also scatter little breadcrumbs like 4 heart emojis, signifying the 4th album, and carefully placed lyrics to tip off Swiftie sleuths. She even sent Olivia Rodrigo a ring like the one she wore while writing Red, which Rodrigo promptly shared on SiriusXM radio.
She gave me this ring because she said she wore one just like it when she wrote Red.
and she wanted me to have one like it.
Okay, not exactly social media, but it shows that there are no boundaries for a Swift cipher. Number 6. A Throne of Snakes. Look What You Made Me Do.
But I got smarter, I got harder in the nick of time.
Scandal and Taylor Swift are familiar bedfellows, but she's never shy to look haters in the eye. In her Look What You Made Me Do video, she has dancers sporting I Heart TS shirts, a nod to her relationship with Tom Hiddleston. Swift also appears sitting on a throne of slithering snakes, an image she's spectacularly recreated for live performances.
I don't trust nobody, and nobody trusts me. Oh baby, I'm just starring in your bad dreams.
This is likely a saucy wave to her most infamous feud, as well as other serpent-related references. You know, the one with Kanye West and an award acceptance speech you might have forgotten about.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
A Twitter post by West's then-wife Kim Kardashian popularized a hashtag trend calling Swift a snake, and it seems her set pieces had something to say about that.
I got a list of names and yours is in red underlined. I check it once, then I check it twice.
The retaliation is an affirmative addition to her reputation era, as she embraces an unflattering persona that others have bestowed upon her and laughs right back. Number 5. $20.10. Various. Taylor's re-recording era is going strong, and every Swiftie wants to know which album is next.
Wind in my hair, I was there. I remember it all too well.
Shortly after dropping her much-awaited All Too Well video, Swift released, quote, a very limited number of signed Red Taylor's version CDs. Even if you weren't lucky enough to nab one, you might have noticed the peculiar price tag of $20.10 posted on her official online store. Remove the decimal point and the numbers correspond to 2010, the release year for the album Speak Now. Furthermore, the characters were typed in purple font, like the violet color scheme associated with Speak Now, though that color has since changed. Does that mean Taylor's version's coming soon? Call us crazy, but we think the proof is in the purple. Number 4. The number 13. Various. Curb your triskaidekaphobia. The number 13 has been important to T Swift for, quite literally, her entire life.
My lucky number is 13, and so I draw 13 on my hand with eyeliner or body paint every night before I get on stage because every time I see 13, it's a good thing. So I figure why not kind of have it with me all the time.
She was born on the 13th and turned 13 on Friday the 13th. Her debut album went gold in 13 weeks, and her first #1 hit had a 13-second intro. Besides inking 13 on her hand before shows, she's left many subliminal love letters for her lucky digit.
I bet you couldn't believe.
The first line spoken in All Too Well begins at the 13-second mark. She sings the word lucky 13 times in the lucky one, and her Twitter account is Taylor Swift 13. 13 appears like a Blue's Clues paw print throughout her videos, like near the top of the I Bet You Think About Me wedding cake. Speaking of which,
And I bet you think about me.
Number 3. A Swift and Sheeran collaboration. I Bet You Think About Me. Did you spot the mark Taylor leaves in I Bet You Think About Me's final shot? After dragging 2 fingers through the wedding cake frosting, she leaves what appears to be a red equal sign that we're pretty sure we've seen somewhere else. The symbol resembles cover art for Ed Sheeran's Equals album. Swift is no stranger to being suggestive about future collaborators, and we know that Sheeran and Swift have co-written before.
All I know since yesterday is everything has changed.
The Englishman has revealed that he's currently working with an American artist on a remix of his song The Joker and the Queen.
Often in these scenarios, I get super excited about something and then something doesn't work out and it might not work. But it's recorded, it's mixed, it sounds beautiful. And
American artist.
Yeah, male,
American
female, male or
artist.
female.
Well, it's going to be female, right? Because Joker and the Queen.
A recent tweet by I Bet You Think About Me director Blake Lively features a picture of the equalized cake with heart and Joker card emojis. We see what you did there, guys. Number 2. Not a lot going on. Various. Great surprises often come from low expectations. Though that may seem impossible if you're Taylor Swift, she figured out that the best anticipation is no anticipation.
The reason I'm not there tonight is I'm actually re-recording all of my old music in the studio where we originally recorded it. So it's been amazing and I can't wait for you to hear it.
Swift has relished in using the phrase "not a lot going on at the moment" in tweets and Instagram posts during strategic phases of her life. She uttered the words during the COVID-19 lockdown, but fans later found out that she'd been hard at work crafting folklore. She posted the same sentence while Red, Taylor's version, was in the works, this time with the coquettish ambiance that her fans were in on the joke. Now, not a lot goes all over t-shirts, merch, and the eager minds of Swifties waiting for their next fix of Taylor greatness.
Everything will be alright if you keep me next to you.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Taylor Swift, author, All Too Well the short film, 13 years later, and a book by Taylor in 2023.
Just between us, do you remember it all too well?
What's in your Easter egg? Album track titles hidden in commercials.
It's looking kind of chilly out today. What am I gonna wear? I think I'll go with a cardigan.
Capital letters. Uppercase letters in the lyric books are no accident.
My first album, it's encoding messages into the lyrics. This was how I first started doing this. You know, I just thought, why not capitalize random letters and see if the fans figure out that if you take all the random letters and you put them together, it spells out like little codes.
Taylor in Wonderland. All Too Well the short film. Alice's artwork on Taylor's notebook. The Golden String. A visible string that connects to music videos.
I'm like the water when your ship rolled in that night. Invisible string tying you to me.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Scarf. All Too Well and I Bet You Think About Me. We come, at last, to the legacy of the scarf.
And I left my scarf there at your sister's house, and you still got it in your drawer even now.
While the subject of All Too Well remains a mystery, the most popular contender is ex-beau Jake Gyllenhaal. Lyrics about the scarf and a sister's house have left many to speculate that Maggie Gyllenhaal may be in possession of the absent neckerchief.
She said in a song, "I left your scarf at your sister's place."
You know, I never understood why everybody asked me about this scarf.
Swift has a lot of fun with this cultural cryptid, giving it cameos in both of her Red Taylor's version videos. The scarf adorns Sadie Sink's neck and is eventually gifted to a new bride.
You and I fell like an early spring snow.
Might this be Taylor's way of handing off her past to the next girl? Sister Gyllenhaal says she knows nothing about the scarf.
I am in the dark about the scarf.
Okay.
It's totally possible. I don't know.
Okay.
But I have been asked this
You
before,
have?
and I've been like, what are you talking
I
about?
feel like
Maybe it's hiding in the back of her getaway car. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.